And hey, you, and welcome to some more Prison Architect. Finally, it has only taken me from April to September to get back to this game. But when I played it before, I mean, this game is still an alpha, and there's still glitches and there's still little weird, random things that happen on occasion, and then it fixes itself. So mostly, who cares? But back then I played it a few times, and sometimes if you made a mistake, you put a wall down in the wrong place. You couldn't get rid of it, or you need some weird combination of keys to play around and try to remove things. And it's gotten a lot better. Things are, it's a whole lot more of a game now, and we have prisoners trying to tunnel out and all kinds of fun things going on. There's still a couple of weird things, but it's an alpha and we get to play it ahead of time, and I think that's absolutely brilliant that this company's doing that. And we want to support this, and I do love the game. And I heard Cole talking about it a few days ago, and I thought, oh yeah, I want to try this again. So here we are, and I'm playing her through for a while this time. This isn't just going to be a one. Let's check this out. We will be playing this for a while. So to get started, yeah, when you look at the different rooms and you see what's available in my head, they sort of are in three zones for me, and maybe the game thinks so too. I mean, some of these are in red and some are in yellow and some are in green, but my brain is not working the way those colors work, so I'm kind of going into a different way. I'm thinking things like offices where the warden and chief of security, or whatever he's called, are accountant. The office space. It's sort of like zone one. That's the closest to the outside and closest to people coming in and closest to freedom, that sort of thing. Then there's those, there's the cells. There's the cells and the shower and the yard and the common room, and that those areas are very much just about the prisoners. And then there's those in between places. You've got a kitchen where I believe you can hire a cook or have prisoners work. So you've got staff coming in, perhaps prisoners coming in. You've got like the cleaning cupboard here, which is hire a janitor, maybe have prisoners help out. There are those in between places. The visitation room absolutely is a place where people from outside are coming in, plus prisoners are coming in. So in my head, I'm seeing like the staff, those in between prisoner and staff mixing areas, and then very much where the prisoners and the guards are, who are trying to keep them there. So I was thinking I want to build the prison accordingly. Now, planning. I ran into this thing with planning where I plan this big stuff, and then when you start letting them build, you get this lineup of trucks that's just like the traffic in SimCity. Another thing I need to get back to. Okay, let me just take a minute to apologize for this. Well, you know what? Not apologize, but to tell you what's happened this week. I know I had a big, marathon live stream for my birthday, and the next day I was so exhausted. I literally slept just about all day. I just had no brain function left at all, and I've only looked at little moments of each of the recordings from the live stream, so I know what order to upload them in, and you can just see the steady deterioration of exhaustion over the course of the day. It's like, oh my god, I was so messed up that night. But then the following day after that was my actual birthday, and I had company, and you're cooking and you're doing things all day long, and I didn't do any recording. And then I found out that a friend of mine, who I've known since 1977, died on my birthday that night. And I haven't played a game since, till I looked at this last night. And anyway, that's why all you've been getting are the live stream. You've already seen it, a lot of you, and I apologize for only having done that. I haven't actually played a game since then. This is my first time back into the game, so here we are. And there'll be this one. I've got to get back to the SimCity, those 7 cities that I'm working on together. I've got 1,000 things in Minecraft and The Sims, of course, that are just gnawing at the brain again. So, and I've been working overtime all of this week too, as well. The last 2 weeks, I've actually been working a lot of overtime. So, anyway, life's back to normal. Whatever normal means. I don't know what that is. Anyway, first thing I'm going to do is click on reports over here in the corner, because as a lot of you will already know, there's a whole bunch of money waiting. Starting with $10,000 is nothing. So these are really nice. I'm just going to click on all of these grants. Now the cool thing is it's a grant. I already have the money. Whether or not I ever do these things, I got the money. It's there. That's awesome. That's cool. Yay. You know, we can get a little extra for some of these, but I have that much, whether I do the rest of this or not. But these are really good sort of, you know, first time quests to let you think about what you should be doing. So let's start building that. I want the, you know, I want some sort of front door, and we will have to plant trees along the walk. We got to give a good impression, right, when people are coming to visit. Now, one thing I am noticing in here, which is a real lack in my world, we even have windows. Well, how cool is that? There's no bookcases. I'm finding that, you know, that's disturbing. There's no flower, you know, flower beds. But I guess it's a prison. We'll have to cope. We'll just have to do that. So I'm going to start just working right up here. Oh, auto-saving and haven't done anything yet. I'm going to start working up in this corner and down, leaving room for a perimeter wall at some point when I'm seriously rich and can start doing that, and for outside fencing and that sort of thing. But I figure if we start there, we can tuck some things up in that corner, and then we just build cells as we need them later. So I am going to start up here. Now I'm in planning mode. There's nothing actually being done here at all. This lets me putz around in my wandering, oh, squirrel brain, and have something happen. Now there's different ways of building this. I can do one great big building and just put a foundation down for a big clump and then divvy it up however I choose. You can add on to it later. You could do it in, I could do it in a bunch of different buildings. I could put up a fence on the outside and have, you know, office space over here, those sort of in-between places I talked about, a whole bunch of cells and their own buildings at this end. We can have little walkways between them, and I'm talking myself into that. Seriously? But we don't have anything to decorate outside at all except a tree. There's no little grassy bits we can put in. There's no flowers to put in. Oh, this is harsh. This is terrible. Oh no, we have grass. Grass is good. Look at all the pretty little floors, which are going to cost a fortune. Well, you know what? Let's put our office space up here together. Now the offices have got to be what? 4 by 4. 3, 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the wall. If we're going to be, you know, just efficient, nothing fancy, nothing nice, just you get what you get. And this could be a building. Now we could put a walkway. We could have little grass growing through here if we wanted to. And have these all be separate buildings. That sounds kind of pretty, doesn't it? You know what? Let's try to make some of this place a little bit prettier than it could be. We could put a walkway down the middle and grass on either side. And what is all this going to cost? What's the grass? Yeah, it's going to be expensive. So, you know what? I don't know. We'll just do this for the offices. 3, 4, and 5 will be there. Did I get it right? 4 and 4. Okay, so does that look right? No, it doesn't. Yeah. I think this is going to be an excellent game when these guys are done. They're doing some good stuff here. I like this. So I have no idea how many offices I actually will be required to have at any point in this game. But I'm expecting, you know, accountants are going to run it, security, almost definitely security, and I think I want to have the front door, you know, front gate, like come right through here, And we will have the security guy. We'll give him an office that's a little bit bigger than the others because, you know, some people you need to keep happier than others. And the warden as well. They'll have slightly bigger rooms than everyone else. And I'm going to put their doorways here in the front, and then the rest of these guys will be like this. And if we need more later, I'll tuck in a wing back here or something. I don't know. But maybe this will be fine. I really don't. I don't know. So I'm having a Guinness tonight because my stomach's a little funny, and I find this really helps. Isn't that a great reason? So I need Guinness because it makes me feel better. Go Guinness. You gotta love it. So these are going to be offices, and I know, what do we need in an office? An office has a desk, chair, and filing cabinet, and those are going to have to be put in immediately for at least the warden, and then he will allow me to do some research for, yeah, a bunch of other things I'm going to need. But office desk, bookshelf. We do have books. We have bookshelves. I feel better about this game. This is awesome. I love that. Okay, so I have no idea, no right or wrong way to place this desk apparently. So there it is. And I know he needs a filing cabinet, which we will tuck in the little back there. And you know what? It's $30, but what kind of a man would he be if he did not have a bookshelf on the wall? I'm just saying. That's, yeah. And then our security guy, we can look after him as well and get his chair. You know, he's security. Is he gonna be a book kind of guy? I don't know. Filing cabinet, go. And then I right click sometime thinking I'm dropping it, and it just cancels things. So, okay. And then I will want to put some kind of pretty walkway. What can we afford? I'm going to be spending all this money on grass and trees, because as if that would ever happen. $10 a square foot stone. Ooh, I like stone. Fence, I believe, is free, and we're going to wrap that right around this whole thing. 10. Hello. It's giving me the grant stuff underneath. Excuse me, wooden floor. Okay, 50, no. Concrete is 10. Ceramic is 50. Okay, I personally love stone, and apparently it's all we can afford anymore. So I'm just going to there, like that. And you know, just put some little grassy walkways because I think it's cute. Look at that. Look at that. We got this. And you know what? I should have put a well, I can put the foundation down later, right? They'll just fill that in. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to do too much of this just yet. Oh no, I need, you know what? I need to take out the doorways. They'll just have to tromp across the grass. I can't have that. There we go. Is it going to be cute? Oh yeah. And there we go. So we'll have some little walkways here, and the main gate will be along here. And I suppose I could just continue along from here, put in the gate right there, and have people who come in to visit their prisoners come by this, you know, pretty little walkway in the warden's office and security. That's good. I like it. Now, as far as down in this end, I think I'm just going to put it in a wall and use that for, you know, the stuff. Utilities, like the power station. I think I'll be putting these in here. You know what, you want to make sure that your prisoners can't get to it and sabotage things, you know, because I don't think that's a really good idea. So we have enough offices to get started. Now there's those in-between rooms, those things like the kitchen, you know, where you got staff and probably prisoners working at some point. The visitation room. See, I'm wondering if this is going to be outside here. we have a wall, like a wall there. Let's see, we'll actually have a yard, an actual yard. How cool is that? So this will be a building. So we can put the foundation down for that. Now, like through that part. And without a foundation, I believe this is just considered outside as far as I know. And we're going to need big doors, large jail doors. And the funny thing with the foundation, you put the foundation down, that means that there's nothing there. There's no walls, it's a foundation. But you have to put up a door or they can't build it. I don't know. I'm not even going to pretend I understand the whys and wherefores of that one. But there it is. It's just the way it is. So here, there. So we have the doors and a walkway, and this will be an actual yard. We'll put trees or something. I'm just saying. So there we go. That can be in there. Now those in between areas, the door, the gate is here. Objects, the gate is here. So 1 and then the 2. So 3 down is the edge of the gate. So this is going to go into the actual prison proper. 2, 3. So that's the end of the doorway. No, it's not. 1 down. There. And that is, right? Is that okay? There's our door. All right, there we go. We're getting somewhere now. So the actual prison is going to sit back here. Now when visitors come in there, we could have the visiting area right here. I think that would be fine, right? And what do we have to put in the visitation rooms? A visitor table. Wow, there you go. And that is how big. So like 3 people and then the prisoner, I suppose. So if we put in 1 here, I'm just wondering about having them separated a little bit. I wonder how many of these we'd actually have at one time. I don't know. You know, I don't know how busy this gets. I don't even know. So we can't put the prisoner with his back against that wall. So we won't. We can put him here and have 3 people visit. So I'm going to do like that. And it doesn't give me room for a wall. Yay. And then these poor guys will have a prisoner at their back. Hope he's not an unpleasant person. Scary times, you don't know. And that's a really stupid place for that wall. So back it up, take it down, and thank God for planning. There we go. And then we can just put a door here. So you can come through that doorway and go into that door and then visit there. And this will have 2 doors of security between the prisoners and the outside. And I think that's probably not a dreadful thing. Now over here, the infirmary. What do we have? The infirmary, the kitchen, the infirmary, we've got kitchen. Cleaning cupboard, I think you can assign prisoners to work there and hire a janitor. So that's sort of a, again, both a staff and or prisoner thing. And I just realized because of that, I'm wondering about having a hallway that comes up here so that the staff members can come in the back of these rooms, which means all of this is now in the wrong place because I'm just that good at this kind of game. See, this is why I think you guys don't want to see me build. You don't really, you just think you want to see me build because, oh my God. It's like, no, I don't want to do it that way. I want to do it like, excuse me. No, where did they go? I've paid for them. They're probably going to be tucked away someplace. Okay. I think when you get rid of stuff, they actually go into like your storage or something if you have a storage area. So I'm going to be putting the wall, a hallway here, like that. So you come in and the staff can go back that way. I think that's a better choice. I like it better at any rate. So that means everybody else. See, I want to put the prisoner, and I can't, so don't. Just have to pretend this is the way I want it. Okay, so that feels better. And now we can go back to the other stuff, which will be, you know what? I think I'm going to put the kitchen down here and put the canteen off with the cells on the other side. That seems like it would work out pretty well. And then we can just have a door here. And then that would be kitchen. I have no idea how big the kitchen's got to be, and we can expand. There's always room, right? Now when I say the infirmary needs to be tucked in here someplace, and the canteen, how big would the canteen be? I have no idea how big it should be. It needs to have, I believe, tables and bench. Oh, a serving table. Where's that? Here we go. So if I put that there, then I would have to have the door. You know what? I'm going to put that here. Put a door. Excuse me. Go away. I can do this! I know it. I can do this. And then put tables. Tables and benches. And then another table. And more benches. And then I could make that as long as it needs to be. I mean, I can just extend this for a while. And maybe that's something I should do. So the actual end of it is there for now. But I mean, we can make it as big as we need to for later, right? And I could, bring it down here and then have a little hallway in here for the utility room. What do I need in that? 3 by 3. It's 1, 2, 3, and here. So that's big enough for the utility room. So I could, in fact, one more thing. The infirmary, right? We can just do this. That can be the infirmary. That's the what's it? You know, the what's it? Utility room? What do they call it? Cleaning cupboard. The janitor's room, basically. It's going to go there, and that can be the infirmary. So that means with the tables, if I put them like this, we can have lots and lots and lots of room. I have no idea how many I actually need. I mean, I'm sure I'll need more later, right? I don't know what I need to start out with, and I'm probably spending way more than I should. But if I... And I could put another one right here, couldn't I? And then bring... just what? That's going to be just a little hallway. So all we need to do is this. And goes into there. And then like this. And there we go. And then we've got a hall to get back to the closet, and that wall can just continue. That wall can just like that. And it works for the tables and the benches. A serving table there. I can stick in another table here should I need to at some point, and you know, well, I'm sure I will at some point. So apparently I'm just going to do it now. So there, we have lots of room, and the cooks can, you know, will be coming, the cooks will come through like this. We will put, that's just some weird titchy little, yeah, I hate those little creaky, just dumbass bits of space. So the utility room just got a whole lot bigger, or the infirmary did. That can go into there. That will be the doorway. I suppose we. You know what? I will bet 1, 2, 3, 2, 3 here. I am willing to bet that there will be other times that we need space for one thing or another. I'm almost certain that is going to be the case where we're going to need some sort of, you know, just a utility cupboard or something like that. So I'm just going to leave that as is and take out these two and this one, and it's going to, no. I don't know what I'm doing. Does it show? Like a little bit? Yeah, maybe a little bit. That's our infirmary, and then we can have maybe space for a little closet over here if we need it for, I don't know, something. I don't like this. I'm going to end up changing this, but it will do for now, right? So our cantina here, kitchen, we have a utility closet, we have the infirmary, we have the visitation. What else would we want to put in? A morgue? Well, let's hope. We're going to be really positive and say we don't need that just yet, okay? So we go back over here, and I am going to leave extra room here because I'm certain we're going to need more of these at some point. So the canteen door goes in here. We need some cells. We have to have a place to put the peoples, and we need a common room and a yard. And I think I'm just going to put them in here where it's kind of handy for everybody to get to. I want this to be relatively efficient. Auto-saving beer time. So. The showers, I don't believe the showers need to be much of anything except showers. God, what a grim way to live. And drains. I know there are problems with water, and this is probably overkill, but in my head I see, you know, a shower with a drain under it. So this is my world. This is the way it's going to be. And then I will run that down, make sure they can still get in. Lovely, that's okay. This is the canteen space. I think I'm going to want like a wide door there, and that's the hallway. So buttons. And again, I'm going to leave that because I just want to leave, you know, we can extend the showers as we need to, is all I'm thinking here. And I think I'll leave a hallway there that's wide enough for guards to get through in emergencies, and then I'll have some bits and bobs here. But it's time to get some cells in this place, right? I think that's a good idea. Oh, I have to make a holding cell. That's sort of that in between. Here you are. Okay, what's holding cell have to do? I don't even see it. Where's, oh, right there. 5 by 5. Okay, then we'll have the holding cell right here, which is just feels like it's in the way of anything, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, and that would be 6. 4, 5, and that would be perfect. So that's going to be our holding cell. That will have to do, and I'll put the doorway for that there. So again, it's, you know, we want some security between places here. So cells have got to be 2 by 3. Oh God, that's really rather horrible, isn't it? No kidding. 2 by 3 would be that. 1, 2, 3. That's it. A bed and a toilet. See, that's terrible. We're going to give them a little bit more space than that. We're going to go 3 by 3 because I'm a weenie. I mean, it's just, that's awful. That is really, really awful. So, yeah, we're going to do this. 2, 3, and then 4. So, the doorways, are they going to, you know what? I'll have a door going out here. And then more of these horrid little holes. They're like cubicles. Oh my God, being in prison is just like working for Microsoft. Isn't it terrible? 2, 3, and this is 4. Oh well. So that's a cell block of 8, and our first, where was it? The first prisoners were going to be 8 of them. So that would be enough to get started at any rate, and then we can put, how do I want to do this? Do I want to keep them, that can go in here. If I have another group here, I'm thinking again out loud. Can you tell? 1, 2, 3. That's 4, and then 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 1, 2, 4. So if we put this, I might as well build it. I'm gonna need it really soon, aren't I? I mean, it'd be like the next day or something. It's not going to be very far from now. So if I've done this right, they'll be even with the others. Wouldn't that be awesome too? Okay, and then doorways. But we don't have to complete these now. We don't have to put them in the walls right now. We don't have to put any furniture in. But it, you know what? It's a good idea to know where this stuff's going to be, and then we can just, you know, we can always extend this down for later. I'll check and see where the showers are. Okay, you know what? If we just put a doorway there, a big doorway, and then they'll have showers both ways that aren't too hard to get to for anybody. This could be a doorway. I mean, we could put another block here. In fact, we could just, I'm thinking about lining up a whole pile of them along this way as we go. And solitary confinement. Yeah, then there's those guys. Now, have you guys looked at solitary confinement, what it needs? Is it in here? Nope, where are we? Solitary. Just a wall and a door. Standing room only. Doesn't matter. They've been evil. Let them suffer. You don't even have to give them a bed or a toilet, apparently, which seems kind of really grim. So, you know what? These guys will get a bed. And if they have to go to the bathroom, they're just going to have to hold it. You know what? No, we'll just give them a toilet. There you go. You want to get evil? You will so pay. So I'm going to tuck these in here. Hopefully we will never need this many because, oh my god, I'm going to get the little touchy thing. I'll just have to plant a tree there or something. And then we'll have a door. So that's good. And then the other cells will be down there. Something else, whatever. Common room. Should the common room go here? Put the yard out here. Where be der yard? Okay, the common room, does it need not much of anything? How big is the pool table? Couple of pool tables, some phone booths, televisions, workout benches. Metal detector, $1,000. Oh, I didn't know about that. See, now I'm thinking that in between area, we need a workshop in here as well. And I am wondering if we ran everybody through the same hallway. Oh, see what I'm thinking? The workshop, tools, the laundry room, chemicals. I don't know if that's the way the game works. That's the way my head works. The dining room, you know, knives, spoons, utensils, glass. If we had all of those areas arranged in such a way that the prisoners had to come out through one doorway, and that's where you put the metal detector. I like it. So at any rate, I'm going to pause for now. I'm going to be playing this a lot. I got to think about restructuring this for that whole metal detector. I did not see that before, and I love this idea. So, yay, we may have to do that. I'm going to pause. I will be back for a whole lot more of these because this is kind of fun. I know this game can get a little grim, but it's kind of fun so far. So for right now, I'm just going to say all the cool things. Please hit like, subscribe, favorite it, share it. That's brilliant and wonderful and helps me out in lots and lots of ways. And I thank you in advance for all those cool things. You guys live your life happy and build it beautiful, even if it's in prison. Bye-bye.